All right, this is problem 58. Trixie wants to create an especially tricky arithmetic sequence. She wants the fifth term of the sequence to equal 11 and the 50th term to equal 371. That is, she wants t of 5 to equal 11 and t of 50 to equal 371. Is it possible to create an arithmetic sequence to fit her information? If it is possible, find the common difference, the initial value, also called t of 0, and then find the equation for the arithmetic sequence. If it is not possible, explain why not. So the main key words in this problem are, it says arithmetic sequence. And we talked about that. That means it's a line. It means it's adding the same number every time. So arithmetic is going to be kind of like finding the equation of a line. So if we can do that, then this problem is possible. So it says to first find the common difference. So arithmetic is kind of like the line, or like y equals mx plus b. Okay, so to find the common difference, that's kind of like our slope. So if I write 2 points, that would be a good starting point to get us started. So if I create 2 points or 2 coordinates, so 5, if the fifth number is worth 11, so I might write that point like this, okay? And the 50th number is worth 371. So I just wrote 2 points from the information given. This is the location in the sequence, and this is the value. This is the location, the 50th term, and it's equal to 371. So now I want to find the slope with those 2 points. Okay, that's how we'll find our common difference. So I'm going to take these ones first. Okay, so 371. Remember, our y is on top, x is on the bottom. So 371 minus 11 divided by 50 minus 5. We have to start in the same order each time. So 371 minus 11, that'll give me 360, and the bottom will be 45. If I actually divide those in my calculator, and you can do the same thing, you'll get 8. So this is our common difference, which means the same thing as slope. Okay? So there's 8 is our common difference. That means for every term in the sequence, it gets bigger by 8 every time. So that is that one. Now we need to find the initial value, or t of 0. Okay, that means that's kind of like the y-intercept. Okay, so let's plug it in, right? The goal is to find the equation, and that's going to help us write the equation. So let's plug in everything we know. We know the common difference is kind of like slope, and we know 2 coordinates, either this x and y or this x and y. I'm going to use the smaller ones. Okay, so I'm going to replace my y equals mx plus b with the things I know. I know a y value of 11. The m is like my slope, which is like common difference, so 8 is going to go there, times my x value that went with the 11 is a 5, plus this will be t of 0. All right, so I'm just going to solve this like a regular equation. So 8 times 5, that'll give me 40, and I'm going to subtract 40 from both sides. So it gives me negative 29 is b, and that's also called t of 0. That means the 0 term in the list, or the term before the first one, would be worth 29, because it's getting, or sorry, negative 29, because it's getting bigger every time. So the final goal is to write the equation for the arithmetic sequence. Now the only difference with the sequence versus a line is I don't use x and y, I'm going to use t of n and n. Let me use a different color here. So we're going to use t of n. This is how we'll start. Just like you normally start y equals, but we're going to start with t of n equals for sequences. Then comes our common difference, which is 8. And instead of the letter x as in an equation, we're going to use the letter n. And then our starting value, minus 29. So here's our equation for this arithmetic sequence, given only those 2 values. We were given the 5th number in the list was worth 11, and the 50th number in the list was 371 up there. Okay, so here's our equation for that. T of n equals my common difference, n, and then our starting value, or a 0 term. So make sure you go back to that Google form and answer those questions.